All right, Pipplings. Get along, get to work, stop paying attention to the random child who we actually need to go ahead and fine. You can pay attention to the random child singing in the snow in the middle of summer. I will admit, perhaps that has its own form of what the heck is going on entertainment, but we have chaotic work to do. For we are destroying, we are rebuilding, we are realizing, oh, whoops, I actually needed that there or else my freaking cloth maker abandons his post. And we are carrying on here with our adventures in Are We There You? So welcome back everyone, where we are going to go ahead and welcome in a couple of the newest kiddos that I have noticed are missing names. Raya, I think yes, you were supposed to have that name for Lexi. Indeed. I think there was a kid running around who we needed to go ahead and grab. Oh, I love how Trassel has so much going on. I think the relationships and all of the quirks and elements will really start picking up as perhaps we are not playing on easy because we have gone ahead and advanced. But first, we must tend to this village. And also, I'm feeling confident enough at surviving things that things may get chaotic anyway. In any case, they're going to get chaotic enough that we can go ahead and welcome amongst us. Wait a second. Zubat, the chaotic. Okay. The Zubak the Cha. Hang on. Do I already have you in here, friend? Because I swear that name is so cool that it would have popped up already. There's Zero Gravity. I might be thinking of Zero Gravity. All right, look. That's hilarious. Because if your name was next on the list, which is a little scrambled because we've like changed through months, and I was just talking about wanting to make things more chaotic. Oh my gosh. Zubat, I hope you will allow me to adjust your name to being Zubat Chaos, who I hope will encourage me to produce much chaos within our village. For right now, we are knocking things down and we are rebuilding things. Why are we doing that back here, where I, the Elder, am yelling at Crystal over here, who's taking down this foraging spot? Because I'm trying to build a public pool where the snow is, and I'm trying to get our cloth maker back on it so that we can go ahead and have, well, excuse me, this is the fabric, or yeah, the cloth maker, and we need to go ahead and make it so I can start having the fine tailor so we can get the blankets that we're going to need for our very first middle class, like, artisan Pip, who's going to end up being a bathhouse attendant, which somehow counts as being better than everybody else in the village, to work here so that we can go ahead and we can make sure that we survive basically the sun trying to melt us in a chaotic, very excitable, big doom per day, like, growth. Oh, 7 heat per day is a lot. Maybe I do need to build that other pool now, just in case, but everybody's busy, so let us cross our fingers and hope for the best at this stage. The good news is Scribble University. Oh no, hang on. Scribble Scriptorium University. There we go. I knew I was going to remember it eventually. I'm totally not taking a moment to write it down on my list to try to jog my memory bank later. Though really, I should insist it's okay if you have a tricky memory like I do to use whatever notes help you. And here we are, the housing that we also need for the bath attendant, who apparently is going to keep all of our pips from melting in the like heat-born sun apocalypse. I love it. It is absolutely perfect for me to be caught up in this convoluted mishmash of different ways that the dots connect very far apart from one another. Like, it's amazing. I love this. I also love the look of this cottage. The houses of the upper classes were nicer, cleaner, and more blue. They thought the blue was for them and them alone, which is kind of rude, but they need to have their house built on with a cobblestone path to the town center and within 2 leisure areas. Or like within 2 of a leisure. Ooh, classes! Pips may have different classes. Here we go. Social classes. See, I feel like I'm sitting down to a lesson at the Scribble Scriptorium University right now. As the village grows, pips can be promoted to the artisanal class. I am not trying to pronounce that. Absolutely not. To the artisan class. This class is a prerequisite for more advanced professions and therefore for more advanced resources. Pips of a higher class require their own dwellings, they want a nice house, and will only eat certain foods they have good taste. Higher education. As the village grows, you will find advanced professions that require a higher education. You will need pips of higher classes to be able to use these buildings. All pips start out as commoners, but they can be promoted to the artisanal class if they have the right building. A class requirement is defined by the background color of a job. Helpful, I think. Maybe. We'll see. And look at how much knowledge we're gaining every day now. I feel confident we can start researching some of the more complicated things. Also, why does the doom and gloom apocalyptic spooky stuff have to make everything so spooky looking, honestly? All right, well, okay, let us go ahead and review. Now we need, what do you mean? Okay, hold up. Requires a social within one. I put a social, but you want it like directly within one of you. So you mean I just have been having people practice making meeting points over and over again. And you mean you're not going to allow me to go ahead and build my fine tailor there. And my fine tailor needs stone paving. All right, somebody dismantle this one. And somebody else go ahead and come over and make my tailor stop feeling so fussy. And the thing is that we're going to have the cloth maker, or the fine tailor. So the cloth maker is being fussy. The fine tailor needs leisure within 2. It's mechanical, so it's prone to breaking down. And it needs a fabric maker within 2. So I'm pretty sure the fine tailor can go there. But apparently the fine tailor will also want their own sharing table. Good gravy. I actually love just how all over the place that is getting. That's kind of adorable. All right, meanwhile, let us go ahead and replant the hemp fields over here. And let us go ahead and start removing the barley field so that I can maybe put, I guess, wait, do I want to remove the barley field? Or why is this abandoned? Let's see, requires a dwelling within 2. Oh, good gravy. And then my bakery requires a flour maker within 1. So the bakery has to go here, actually. So yes, that's fine. Now, we also need a dwelling within 2. But hey, good news for you. The cottage could go right here. Kitchen person, you are about to be astounded and delighted as we build our very first fancy cottage right next to you. Excellent. I'm glad that that is now working too. All right, what else are we working on right now other than sheer chaos? Let's remove this field as well because it's not going to help the miller. And I'm realizing we need more and more space, which is part of the fun. And then, excellently, Lana Melts is being trained under Ren on how to go ahead and prepare glop. And Ren is actually now preparing tomato glop since we have so many tomatillos. We aren't really collecting our eggs right now. Probably should be, just so we don't waste them. Lavender Rain, you come over here, and then somebody else can come and clear that. Excellent, excellent. See? The pips are learning how to start working together so that we don't all burn to death. Speaking of burning to death, can I build the public pools here yet? Like, they need to be next to something though. I'm trying to remember. Public pools. Require a cobblestone path to dwelling. So I can build them right here. Yes! Okay, and the +5 for each dwelling within 1. Okay. This also counts as a dwelling, yeah? 10, 15, whatever the heck, we will work it out. So there we go. We've got the public baths finally being built, which is very, very exciting. And I think we do want to take advantage of the fact that it is summer to maybe try to more or less max out on the hemp fields because we're gonna need those. Let's see. Barley field is spring, summer, and autumn. And the hemp fields are summer and autumn, but I've noticed, and I don't know if this is accidental, if you go ahead and get them planted then you can plant them like in the season that they start. You can keep them planted all winter. I don't know if I was supposed to be able to do that, but we did last winter. And then let's see, hemp field +1 for each field within 1. Does it need to be like on tilled soil? Because I'm trying to figure out like soil terrain. Cool. Like, some pips spent a lot of time making sure the lines were perfectly aligned. So info, it's a field. Fields that produce other kinds of... Oh! So does that mean if I simply just had tomatoes... No, they count as a field too. Huh. Does that count? That seems to count. I mean, if I don't have to till up the fields and I can have more greenery, you guys know what I'm going to be picking. All right. Let's see. Are our chickens being fed? Who's tomato? Ah, well, we're planting things. Okay, that'll probably be all right. All right. Well, now that... Wah! Ooh, bungalow! Larger houses for the artisans were equipped with all the conveniences. They even had a latrine. Now that might really make our village a lot nicer. We're going to need brick paving for that. Noted. Okay, so we'll look into that in just a second here. Let's see. There's the bungalow. There's the town center. It's gonna need bricks too. So it sounds as though we need to advance some of our progress with bricks. +1 if stonemaker is within 1. Okay, wait. Oh, we already have brick making researched? Whoops. I think. And I suppose now is the time to go ahead and research actually the laying of bricks then. Oh, you know what? Let's just get the snowplow out of the way so I can get that. Well, actually, we're trying to cool everybody off, right? So maybe having the snow under the public baths is thematic, we'll say. All right, carry on, all of you little piplings. Fly, my eggs, fly! Go, my glop, go! Boy, they're chewing through that glop. It's a good thing we have 2 glop makers now. Yeah, I need to keep that going. Cause, Wah! Hello? It's a minor event! Oh, Space Fence is now lucky? The village has gained 2 ore, and Space Fence has gained the lucky quirk. Lucky? It attracts luck? That's so cool. This pip always seems to fall on their feet, and will sometimes find coins where they step. Oh, the envy. How cool. So we're kind of like finding lucky copper coins. Space Vendance. Congratulations. That's pretty nifty if you ask me. Neat. Everyone sleeping well? I think so. Brick paving completed. We placed each brick by hand in a complex and regular grid. If one was placed wrong, every pip would notice and not shut up about it. All right, sweet. Okay, so now that has been researched. And then we're still training for the glop. Poof. We're like really pushing through on glop. I might, you know what? Let's have people go ahead and be allowed to eat tomatoes for a minute because we have so many in the fields too. And speaking of fields, no, this barley field was supposed to be destroyed so I could put a bakery there. Ah, I accidentally replanted it. Curses! No, like triple, double curses. Like, stop. Like, Okay, I guess I can't do anything until it finishes growing. All right, well, let's see. We have the brick now. And then the only thing, oh, we need brick makers, don't we? So where could we go ahead and have the maker of the bricks? Stone gathering, brick maker lodge requires cobblestone path to a dwelling, +1 if within 1 of a stone maker. So our stone makers are right here and then right over here. And this is the relaxation stand that I don't, does this need to be next to your relaxation stand? +2 if hemp maker within 2. This is a hemp maker. So I think we can actually remove this pharmacist stand. It's left over from when we were frantically trying to make sure that like nobody died of plague. And we're good there. Let's also, does this, this mill, if we remove this, we're going to lose out on how much flour we get from it. But you have to have the bakery the bakery has to be next to a flour maker. So, I mean, we have a lot of flour, so I think we'll be okay. I'm just gonna be sad to like lose that spot. Meanwhile, I think we are gonna go ahead and clear this location then, because we've got to go and like take care of expanding like the center of town properly, because there's just so much going on. And then we're not really using this pharmacist stand. I wonder if I should remove it, because didn't we build it? Yeah, we built another one up there. All right, I'm gonna remove this one too. Excellent. See, Pips, when we work together, anything is possible, including keeping ourselves from like burning to death, apparently. And then, whoops. Yes, I know that somebody is the cook. Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna get these fields tended to and taken care of. We still have a couple Pips left. Aha! Are you going to finally, for the love of everything, let me go ahead and have the fine tailor move in? Oh my gosh, yes. That is a heckin' victory right there. And speaking of things moving in, let us make sure that, let's see. I guess we'll gather some tomatoes while everyone's like eating the tomatoes for a second. That's actually a waste of food, because the tomatoes turn into glop. And like the glop, 3 tomatoes make like 9 glop. So yeah, no, we're not gonna waste food like that. And otherwise, are we generating fear every day? No, I don't know why that's going on, but we'll keep an eye on it. Otherwise, do I have any empty houses? I plan on building more houses. Can I upgrade this house? Because I kind of need the, yes, I finally can upgrade that house. Kind of need the babus. And then the performer's stall. +2 if a social building is within 1, and it intensifies hope production. So can I move it over 1? So I can put another house here so that we can have like on the pools? Probably. Let us do it. We're going to have our knife jugglers scoot over because we need more things going on. And we're going to remove this knife juggler spot. Okay, never mind. Everybody's busy. How about, okay, Crystal, could you go ahead and remove this so that we can just like carry on with our lives? Oh, that's adorable. All right. To be honest, Piplings, we are indeed researching quite a bit of research. So I wonder when the time will come when we will be allowed to go ahead and actually see more things. Because I want bunnies. Aren't there supposed to be bunnies? I want my bunnies. Oh yeah, the bookmaker. Oh, that would be excellent for the scriptorium. And we haven't gotten poisoned yet, so I'm playing loosey-goosey with just kind of ignoring that. We could also do removing rocks, and then smeltery sounds important. Removing a mountain, not really as important right now. Do I want an explosive smeltery, or do I want a library? Or do I want a theater? Oh no, how difficult to decide. Huh, funny that. Looks like there's just a library coming. Alright, onward my pips. I am so proud of all of the fantastic knowledge that you are gathering from over here. It seems to be... Woo, look at that go. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I can't wait to see how the bookmaker works. That's gonna be really fun. Yay! Alright, things are being built. Ooh, look at all that glop fly. Actually, of all of the foods, I would rather have like tomatoes flying around my face rather than the glop, because I think the glop is going to make a lot bigger mess. And as far as I'm aware, we don't even have somewhere to bathe, let alone do laundry. Unless, you know, I could try to sneak over and like do it in Ren's cauldron, but that just adds to the problem of the glop being gross, doesn't it? In my day, we had to make do with writing each book by hand, producing only a few pages at a time. They were filled with the frustration of the scribes. Okay, so we need quite a bit of paper for that, actually. I might need more paper workers if we're going to make that happen, or we might just have to make the bookmaker something we do as a specialty. It requires a paper maker within 2, +1 if a knowledge maker is within 2, and it needs cobblestone path to dwelling. And it too is for the artisan class. Noted. That's gonna be so much fun! Ooh. Oh, there's not enough paper. Remember what I was just saying about the paper makers? What could I do to increase paper maker? +1 if wood maker is within 1, and +1 if clearing path to dwelling. Oh boy, do I need to remove one of my... I don't want to remove one of my scriptorium people. +1 if woodmakers have them on. Maybe I'm gonna get more paper makers like down here. Yes, yes, look at that. Bookmaker! Requires paper maker within 2. +1 if knowledge maker within 2. Oh man, that would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. And actually, then if we like end up removing maybe like this spot, we might be able to sneak one of the knowledge owl trees in there, which would be very satisfying. Bookmaker couldn't do anything here. And I'm gonna need more paper. 3 paper there, 2 there. I mean, the paper makers can go ahead and make it without having to be next to a woodmaker. Because I think this, yeah, this one's only making 2 because I thought it would count. Ooh, another woodmaker right here. Hey now, there's an idea. And then that paper maker will start making more paper because of course we should go ahead and we should be bold and determined enough to do this because we are building the scriptorium. We cannot just merely step back and accept these situations. Oh no, 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 my friends. We must push onwards and inwards and go ahead and say, get out of my way, forest. I need to turn you into books, which, you know, could cause its own problems, but maybe if we remove this forest, we'll have even more room for papery activities. And also I'm going to need to put down somewhere to gather enough seeds for my chickens again. Oh, where is some unharassed bit of wildlife at this stage? Like over here? All right, so, all right. This can actually be tomato field again. We're building the public pools. Oh, and I can build my house over here too. Yes. The fancy pantsy houses won't work because they need to have a path all the way to town center. Instead, we shall build another large hut here that I shall soon fill with the pittery-pattery bit of little pippling feet. Also, we need to train another smith. It's Zubot Chaos! Come to be our smith and help us to craft many a tool so that we can go ahead and have more room to roam, to plant beautiful seeds, to go ahead and attempt to find plenty and plenty of paper making capabilities. Let's see. Brick maker cottage. I am thinking maybe I need to start taking notes. All right, yes, bricks right here. Okay, that's not a lot of bricks very fast. That's pretty slow on the brick thing. That's, you know, I think we could use with a little bit more room to make more bricks. Yes, I understand nobody who can do that is currently available and nobody currently trained in lumberjackness is available. Can I train another person, please? No. Okay, that's fine. Here, I think we can actually train. Gaming Bata shall become the new expert. Megan shall take care of that. I love this because it's such chaos. Because you're just running from place to place to place trying to make sure that your villagers are okay. And I don't really need any more of these like things gathered. Thank you very much, you two. Geez, we have so many tomatoes. Maybe I should go ahead and I should plant something other than tomatoes over here. So we're gonna go ahead and clear those tomatoes so I can plant something else. Also, oh, hey, yeah, the hemp is planted over here. You just can't see it very well. Neat. Okay, and then we can plant. Oh my gosh, a school! I could actually have a school for my scriptorium university. Oh my word. At first, we thought of sending children to school, but then we realized that adults also need a basic education. +2 if paper maker within 2, +3 for each dwelling within 1, requires cobblestone path to town center. And terrified books can be healed. So terrified must be like an advanced version of distress with books. That's adorable. And we need the scholar to tend to it. Highly educated pips who spent their days with their faces buried in books. One of them read so hard that he died of exhaustion. Oh my word. And so you can take 3 paper and turn it into quite a bit of knowledge for each house you're next to. Also terrified. Yes, our world was full of danger, but not all Pips could get used to it. Sometimes that fear could overwhelm them and lead them to paranoid behavior. I find it mildly amusing that we unlocked school and terror in the same breath, basically. Let's see. Oh, that's right, the herb picker. I thought I could plant those medical herbs. No, that is not the case. And since that is not the case, let us go ahead and terrify the Pips after all by researching schools. That's gonna be so much fun. All right, my friends, I still need to go ahead and tell these Pips what to do and where they should be going. Gosh darn it. We really might need to be making quite a bit more room here. And if you would like to join us on these and many, many more adventures, well, you know what to do. But for now, I need to boss these Pips around and try to figure out where the heckadoodle-doo I'm going to start putting some of them. And I shall see you all for the burning of the village. As if, next time. Bye-bye.